Okay. We're excited today to welcome those who are visiting, and we're excited about our program today. We've got Ron Black leading us in our pledge, and the God Bless America with Larry Wade at the piano. After which, Ron will give us our opening prayer.
Good morning, everybody. Let's sing it from the heart, shall we? Everybody, let's sing it from the heart. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. And Lord, now that we're starting the new statistical year, we ask again for your blessing, that you would lead us, that you would guide us, that you would have your will and your way with us, because we know that your will and your way is what's best. Help us, Lord, to have a vision for what you want to accomplish through us. And now, Lord, in this time that we share together, we pray that it would all be pleasing to you. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Amen.
Okay, today we have some noteworthy guests, mainly the lieutenant governors. And actually, we have a former governor on this as well. But we'll recognize those lieutenant governors in just a minute. Mike Warren, who was our lieutenant governor for District 627 at the time, wasn't it? For this area. And then Pete Buckley, who did you end up officially getting replaced, or?
I have. I've been replaced by a new and improved
Okay. Pete was our lieutenant governor for the district, for the division this last year, and really conducted some really excellent activities for us. Both really pulling our clubs together that are present in the division, and just being there when we need to. And we're excited for Cheryl to lead us on in that capacity. They've both come today to help us install our new officers for next year. And so without any further ado, I'm going to turn the time over to them to conduct their activity.
Thank you, Harold. I would be remiss if I don't thank Old K. This past year, the best part of being lieutenant governor, I got to see clubs throughout the division. I really didn't know Old K that well, but we had just a fantastic club. I'm awed every time I read Lynda Durnil's monthly report on what we do. It's such an important part of the Decatur community, It's just been a privilege to be just a small part of this community and to see what great things they do. So thank you for allowing me to be Lieutenant Governor for this last year. And Cheryl was very lucky to be Lieutenant Governor of this division and to see clubs like this. So thank you for that. Would the following members please stand and come forward to the stage? That would be Kyle Anderson, Marcia Uthor, sorry if I mispronounced your name, and David Johnson. This is fantastic. I want to thank the three of you for serving on the board as immediate, Kyle, of course, as immediate past president, and I want to thank Marcia and David for serving as club directors. You know, it's not easy being a club director because it's a volunteer job in addition to the stuff you do as a member of the Kiwanis Club. So it takes time, it takes effort, and you're to be commended for that. And in recognition of your superior performance as the immediate past president and as club director, I'm going to award you this prestigious Life is Short, Do Stuff That Matters pin. So thank you, Kyle. Thank you very much. David, thank you. You are officially retired from your positions, and thank you very much for it. You may be seated. The next part of this program is the continuing club directors. They're still active. And with the following members, please come forward to the stage. Joel Hawkinson, Pat Riley, Cathy Sebok, and Kathy Thompson. And I want to thank you for continuing your leadership and service on the board as club directors. It's a very small token of our appreciation for your outstanding performance as club directors. I award you this prestigious Life is Short, Do Stuff That Matters pin. So thank you very much for that. Shake your hand, and sir, thank you very much. Wilkinson, right here. You know, it is a wise provision of Kiwanis that provides for the immediate past president to continue for one more year as a member of the board of directors. Because, Harold, your experience as president this past year will enable you to be most helpful, not only to your successor, but to the entire board of directors as you conduct business in your life. It is my pleasure to ask past president Kyle Anderson to come forward to present you your past president's pin. And as Kyle comes up, I also want to award you the prestigious Life is Short, Do Stuff That Matters. So thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, because now from today on, you'll be past president. Congratulations on your fine record, Harold, and I thank you. And now I introduce Cheryl Burwash, your new and improved Lieutenant Governor, who will continue this awards presentation.
I thank you, Pete. And I want to thank Pete for being my mentor this last year, showing me the ropes, and I have very big shoes to fill. So let's all thank Pete for his year of service. Tell us. Okay. The last order from Harold. Tell y'all about myself. I am a 23-year Kiwanian Tuscola Club. What else is there? Yes. I'm a retired editor with Encyclopedia Britannica in Chicago. Born and raised in Champaign, so after I retired, I came back home and found my home in Tuscola. And one of the first things I did was try to find something to do in a town of 4,500. And the lady who sold me my house, Catherine McCumber, was a longtime Kiwanian, and she invited me to attend their membership recruitment dinner. And here I am 23 years later. And truly, it is one of the best things I've ever done. It's a wonderful way to meet people. I grew up in a family of volunteers, and I've always volunteered throughout my life, and Kiwanis has given me a new home in Tuscola. They tried to talk me into being lieutenant governor for years and years and years, and I said, oh no, never, don't want to do that. And then David Butler said, I've got Pete to commit to 24-25 if you would follow him at 25-26. And I said, otherwise Pete won't do it. And I said, okay, if I must. So here I am. I'm going to try to do my very best. And with your help, and I am here to help you. So let's begin. Let's kick off 25-26 in a big way by continuing to install the new directors. So would the following members come up and join me, please? Cheryl Boss and Sally Williams. Okay. Come on over. Okay, we got Cheryl. Glad you're here, Cheryl. The board of your club is composed of elected club officers and directors. Most of the business of the club is handled by the board, so you have a tremendous responsibility. You shall determine the policies and activities of the club, approve new members, approve the budget, approve disbursements, provide counsel to committees, and handle the general management of the club. I know you will accept these responsibilities with the desire to see that the Decatur Golden K Club has the best year ever. It is my pleasure to formally install you as a 2025-2026 club director of the club and present you with your certificate of election and director. And there you go. Thank you very much. I guess we gotta love a good photo op. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. Lynda Durnil, where'd you go? Lynda Durnil. Come on up here, please, Lynda. Come on up here, please, Lynda. In Kiwanis, the unsung hero is the club secretary. And as continuing secretary, Lynda, I'll wait for her. Okay. As continuing secretary, your club your role continues to be handling club affairs, such as taking minutes of the club and board meetings, submitting countless reports, updating the member roster, assuring dues are collected, answering correspondence, and keeping records up to date. All your tasks are important to the so the club continues to run smoothly. The importance of the club secretary can never be overemphasized. Thank you. Thank you for continuing your position for 25-26. And as a small token of my esteem, you received the coveted The Right Stuff pin from Kiwanis. So Lynda, thank you very much. And we'll get a photo op. All right, thank you, Lynda. Would John Baird please come up? Thank you very much. As continuing treasurer, you have been elected to an office demanding not only absolute integrity, but also financial ability. It continues to be your task to deposit the funds of the club and to disperse them upon the direction of the board. You will report on the club's finances at each meeting of the board and at such other times as the president and the board may request. Thank you for your past service and leadership in this position. He's already written me a check for my lieutenant governor's stipend. And it is also my pleasure to present the coveted number cruncher from Kiwanis International. So, slide over here. All right. So, another round of applause for John and his service. All right. I know that Dick Virgin is here, so will he step forward? As the member elected to lead your club in 2026-2027, you will need to prepare to be president next year. I ask that you consider the remarks I will make to your new president as being addressed to you also. As you plan activities in your life, be mindful of the responsibilities you are accepting for leadership in the future with your club. You already have committed to attend the training for club presidents, which is offered as well as attendance at division and district meetings. With the presentation of your certificate of election and your pin, I formally. No, you're stuck now. You are stuck. I formally install you as president-elect of this club. Members, please recognize and thank Dick with your applause. Okay. Congratulations, Dick. Oh, wait, and I'm going to let you choose. And I'm going to let you cool. Yeah, not as cool as Pete's. Tom McQuistion. Oh, there it is. Okay. Tom, you have been elected to the highest office that can be bestowed upon you by your club. It is an office of great honor, but also one with great responsibilities. Sort of like being the superhero. To no small degree, the success of your club in this new year will depend upon the leadership you exhibit in the conduct of the club and board meetings, in counseling and inspiring your committees. You have been provided with the materials and the training designed to help you administer this club as its president. But let me emphasize several aspects of Kiwanis Club leadership. You will make many suggestions regarding the activities and business of the club, as well as listening to the many ideas of your fellow officers and your committee chairpersons. Work as a team to make the very best decisions for your club. Do not assume the responsibilities of your fellow officers and your committee chairpeople. Rather, inspire each of them to give his or her best and be available to them to use you as a sounding board and mentor. Teamwork makes a successful Kiwanis club. And that is the motto of brand new Governor Mary Zeronis. It takes a team. Finally, I urge you to accept as your goal the task of making your club more meaningful to its members and more valuable in its service to the community. With the presentation of your certificate, election, and your pin. I formally install you as president of Decatur Golden K. All right, we got to stand it over here. As your Lieutenant Governor, my goal is to provide you with any and all support and assistance that you need. You are a valuable member of my division team. During your presidency, I hope that all your goals and expectations are exceeded. And one more quick round of applause as we thank your new president. So good luck. Oh, and I forgot your head honcho now. I congratulate Decatur Golden K on the excellent officers and club directors installed this day. I am honored to serve as your Lieutenant Governor this year, and I look forward to working with your officers and directors. I am so very lucky to have the Decatur Golden K in Division 25. This club has an awesome legacy that you continue to build on with each passing year. Your activities continue to serve this community in many ways and support Kiwanis projects. I know that you will have another great and successful year as a distinguished club. I can assure you of my commitment and dedication to support your officers and board and your club members in any way that I can. So thank you. And once again, I want to thank Pete, and thank you very much for the check presented to me earlier to help defer Lieutenant Governor expenses over the course of the year. I am going to donate that and other checks I received to the KNRF Jubilee Project, in which we are raising about $100,000 plus to purchase a pedoscopic spina bifida surgical teaching model for Dr. Bowman up in Chicago. And KNRF is near and dear to my heart, so I thank you for this wonderful donation that I will make in your name. So, I think that's it. And now I will turn it over to the president to continue all of our wonderful.
Well, I'm going to give the presidency to Mike here. So I wanted to say some things to you as a parting message. The membership of the Decatur Golden Kiwanis has been responsible for helping the 2024-2025 year become a notable success and fulfillment. 97 strong, with an average attendance of 50, and given their support to 42 service programs. 30 being specifically directed to the betterment of children in the Decatur community and furthering our commitment to change our world for the betterment of the children and others. Programs such as basketball at the disc, Mount Zion St. Teresa clubs, Project Linus, School Zoo, Common Halls, and more. Our record report that we have served over 3,841 children this year. That's 450 per month. What an extraordinary effort. I congratulate you. This is not the only service we have provided. Our service to our community this year benefited Adopt a Street, Beautify Decatur, Dunn Community, our community churches, Decatur Public Library, Meals on Wheels, the Park District, the Salvation Army, and more than 5,179 hours of service. For our 50 active members, that averages out about 103 hours per member per year. We have engaged in 6 significant service fundraisers involving untold hours of help. These include the Pelican Children's Play, Peanut Days, Barney Parker Show, Mario Golf Outing, and Flapjack Breakfast. Hoping to meet a projected budget of $42,320. Despite concerns of our shrinking economy, we have met and exceeded this projection. My appreciation cannot end without recognizing individuals in the leadership capacities who have served with me. We all know this club would not be what it is without the untiring effort of our Secretary Lynda and Treasurer Kamm. They made my job easy by keeping track of international and district requirements and financial obligations to the nation and local government. They deserve the recognition that they have merited over the years. I must thank Gary Gokin. He helps our weekly meeting run efficiently with projected announcements, microphone audio, lighting, and 80 speakers PowerPoint presentations. Of course, being aided in audio with our mic runners, Cheryl and Dan. Behind the scenes persons who are often do not get thanks she deserves is Lynda Thomas. Every week she prepares another for all the review of what happened in the meeting. So all that happened in the meeting, it gets printed. Try to say. There are numerous others who deserve recognition, but with respect to time, I will simply thank you collectively for music and pledges, prayers, 50-50, health report, awards, birthdays and anniversaries, and recognition, happy jack, and storytelling. Lastly, I wish to thank McQuistion, Dick Version, and Bob Bishop for their leadership and counsel. Serving as president chair has been both an honor and a privilege. Together, we have proven that we accomplish far more as a united club than any of us could alone. As we look to the future, may we continue to enjoy changing our world for the better of service, for the better by serving children and others, and creating a lasting impact in Decatur and surrounding communities. With that, I present the gavel to John, or to Tom to take over. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we're going to start with special moments here with Cathy Sebok with some awards.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. At this time, I would like to thank my committee for the special awards that we give out throughout the year, and that is Cheryl Boss and Sivils. So, with this, there are many service hours that our members have put in. And I would like to recognize those individuals for the volunteer hours, for John Dunn, for 2,000 hours, Ralph Czerwinski, also for 2,000 hours, and for Don Kamm. If they would please come forward to receive their award.
John Dunn's working his way up.
Where's John? Okay.
The hell did I do?
Where's John? Okay. John.
Stunned by this. Wake up.
I'd now like to recognize those individuals who have earned 4,000 hours. Roberta Williams, Lynda Durnil, Cheryl Boss, and Gary Boken. If you please come forward. They have already received a plaque, like John and Don did. What I have for them is a small plaque that will go on top of their other plaque. When you come in each day, or each Wednesday, there's a plaque that hangs out in the hallway. And these people's names appear on here with their hours. So not only do they receive a plaque, there's one out in the hallway as well. Recognize them. We have, I don't know how you get up to 6,000 hours. I would like to recognize Steve Rayhill for 6,000 hours and for Susan Rayhill for 10,000 hours. That is a major accomplishment. I think it's amazing. And you have a plaque at home to include that on that. They do a lot of community service. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll have Dick Virgin come up to the announcements and the close statistics.
Good morning. Okay. Lynda, you have a guest in attendance?
Yes, I do. Today we have 55 members present, 3 Kiwanis guests. Cheryl Burwash, Doug Warren's here, Pete Buckley, and a guest, Lisa Carr. Mike Carr's wife is a guest here today, for a total of 59 present.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the health report, I guess Cathy Sebok going to do that. Cathy Sebok.
Yes, I will.
There you go.
Come over here. At this time, I don't have any additions to the health report. But I'm waiting on Gary Gokin. I'm waiting on you.
Slide?
Yeah, I'm waiting on a slide.
Slide?
Okay, at this time, I would like to present the Quanian of the Year, also known as the Dick Reeves Award. And this person has done many countless hours, served many years as an officer, and that officer is the treasurer. And at this time, I would like to recognize the Dick Reeves Award to John Baird. You okay? Okay. You are so deserving of this, John, and very proud to give it to you. Congratulations.
So that was not the health report. Roberta, we have a health report? No. She gave it? Okay, all right. So you gave it? Okay. Stay healthy, John. All right. Birthdays and anniversaries with Kevin. Birthdays and anniversaries.
Hey, we do have some birthdays and anniversaries. 10-5 through 10-11. And it's all women. It's a good year, good time for them. First of all, on the 7th, Mary Jean Ballard. On the 8th, Mary Marshall. On the 10th, Doris Mabry. And on the 10th also, Jackie Woodward. I'm not giving any ages, so let's sing. Anniversaries. None. Anniversaries. But I do have a little quip from Bob. You know, I I really love to travel. I've seen almost as many places as my luggage.
Announcements, Cheryl Boss.
Just a reminder, we're going to do Boo at the Zoo October the 18th from 3 to 6 p.m. And because of that, I received a memo from Decatur Park District. And if you would like to volunteer for teas on the trees events this Christmas, I'm going to put that information in the newsletter, and you will have that. You will reach out to Bree Rosardo at the park office, and I will have her email address in the newsletter. And Lynda Thomas, I want to say, does a wonderful job doing the newsletter. We should all thank her every single week for doing that. And thank you.
Charles Smith.
Good morning. One of our former international presidents, Jim Rochford, always says that Key Club is the best thing Kiwanis does, bar none. He says if we only did Key Club, we would accomplish our mission of serving children. Well, this evening at around 5:30, one of our Key Clubs, the Mount Zion Key Club, is going to have a chili tasting at the cafeteria at Mount Zion. So if you're worried about dinner this evening, here's your opportunity. You can take your wife or your husband or your sweetheart, not both, to the chili tasting. They don't want any trouble. So I think it's $5 to taste the chili this evening, 5:30.
Is it one chili or more than one chili? One chili or more than one?
That I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's multiple, but we'll see.
All right, okay. Yeah. Dan.
Okay, this Sunday at 6 o'clock at St. Teresa's Key Club is going to have a meeting. We're going to install Logan Shoemaker as a member at that meeting. And also, I want to thank everybody that participated in flu shots. We gave away 32 flu shots, I think 15 COVID. I know now for the next year, everybody's going to be healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Okay, thanks for putting that together. Kyle.
Okay, we did the Adopt a Street last Friday. We had 7 people turn up. The weather cooperated. It was a beautiful morning. Oakland cooperated. There was plenty of litter to be picked up. I kind of made the executive decision to have it on a Friday, and you estimated what people are volunteering and how active their lives are. We didn't have quite the turnout we usually do, so I think I'll try to do Saturday next time. I do want to thank the people who did show up and help out. Mark Avery, Harold Wilkinson, John Alley, Don Kamm, Karen Sivils, Bob Lewis, and actually Joel Hawkins gets honorable mention. He volunteered but then couldn't show up because he had a sore thumb. So anyway, we got it all done. It took about an hour and 15 minutes. We had multiple bags of garbage. Unfortunately, they mowed that area right before, and there was a lot of little pieces to pick up. Somebody was nice enough to dump I think it was a styrofoam cooler, and they ran over with the lawnmower, and 10,000 pieces of styrofoam. Anyway, thanks again to everybody who showed up, and we'll definitely have to do it again. We'll try to do it sometime in the spring. Thank you.
I don't know, Kyle. I think maybe somebody who doesn't like you must have been running the lawnmower.
I gave directions and everybody was the opposite direction.
Okay, Susan Ray.
Good morning. First of all, the October 28th Good Samaritan Inn sign-up sheet is over here to my right. So if you haven't signed up, be sure to sign up. Also, since we're starting a new year, I'll be going out and buying material and stuff, and we'll have a couple work days for the trauma dolls. So get your sewing machine and your needles and thread and everything ready to do the dolls. Thank you.
Thank you. Bob Bishop.
Good morning. Today is the day that we pass out our cases to the first responders. I've already delivered cases to the military, and they're very appreciative of it. This year, we are giving out, thanks to you, 197 cases to the military and to our first responders. That's very good. Thank you. Up here, I have all the cases for the fire departments, the police departments, the sheriff department. They are listed. I have them separated up here as the police and sheriff department and the fire department. And I also have in the back, I didn't bring them out, cases for the Salvation Army, for the Good Samaritan, and for Northeast. This year, we are giving Northeast 25 cases. The reason why I'm giving so many to Northeast this year is because Carol McCleary, John's wife, always gives me a check every year, and John always wanted those cases to go to Northeast, and so I added those to the ones that we normally give to Northeast, and that's why we're giving them 25 cases. We're giving 15 cases each to the Salvation Army and to Good Samaritan. I have 9 cases left if anybody wants them. And we still are taking donations to the day. Next week, we will have our new chairman of the payments give you a report on our expenditures and our profit for this year. Next year. He'll give that next year. This is my last time of talking to you. Okay, make sure that you come up after the meeting. Take these. I appreciate all your help. I'm just amazed at how you respond. It's just amazing. Thank you.
Project Linus is a volunteer organization that creates handmade blankets for children in need. Those are children in dental clinics, emergency rooms, and doctor's offices. October 7th is the kickoff day for Project Linus. Golden K is in coalition with this organization and has been for a number of years. Our setup is Monday, October 6th at 3 p.m. And this will be at the Latter-day Saints Church. The actual date is October 7th, Tuesday. And that Make a Blanket Day is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. During which time there will be over 1,200 blankets made or brought in at that time. I'm taking reservations for names for the help for that particular event after this meeting and next week also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Any other announcements? One more.
All right, just a couple of things. Number one, I just wanted to let you know down at the 9/11 Memorial that there has been someone going by and stealing flowers. And we do have them on security, I don't think, but security footage. So if anybody's interested, I do have that video. It is very unbelievable to me how this person operates. I can't share the video because it's property in Decatur Park District Police, but I can show it to you. So hopefully we're going to get that stopped. Flip tabs are going really well. We've got some new places that are going to be collecting and giving them to our big collection. The lids to bench program, I know it's kind of gone stagnant here for a bit, but I've just had so many things I have not been able to get going on that, but I hope that we'll get back in action real quick because we are drowning in lids, to say the least. John and I had an opportunity to go to the Rotary Club meeting where officials from Decatur Public Schools were talking about this international teacher program. And I'm hoping that maybe we can get them to come and speak to our group at some point. One of the things that they're trying to set up is this friend and host thing for the international teachers. Roberta can speak to this because she's been doing a lot with it. But if you're interested in maybe being a person that an international teacher could reach out to you, where you'd be willing to take them around, maybe take them here, take them there, and just, kind of help get them acclimated to the city. The transportation is a big problem. They just don't have it, basically. Some of them have bikes. They are using Decatur Public Transit. They do now have that up and moving or on the go or whatever it's called, where you can pay $2 and zip around. But they don't even know really where to go because they just don't know Decatur. And then as the holidays approach, they're not going to be able to go back home. So, they just got some things in the works. And if you want to give me your name if you're interested. And give me your name doesn't mean you're committed. It just means I'll give your name to the person who's kind of in charge of this, and you can learn more information that I'm able to share with you at this time. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay, Tom?
Okay, I just have a couple words before we have a 50-50 drawing. I want to congratulate Harold Wilkinson for successful leadership during this past year, and I'm sure I'm going to be seeking you for some advice over from now on in. So. Golden Cake Kiwanis Club has touched the lives of hundreds of children this past year, both financially through other agencies or directly through personal involvement and volunteerism. That commitment will not change. I am honored to serve the youth of Decatur and beyond as president of the Golden Cake Kiwanis. I look forward to working with Dick Virgin, our president-elect, the other officers in the club, and the entire membership. And thank you for your confidence in me. Okay, now we're going to have the 50-50.
Okay, today we took in $99. $49 to admin and $50 for the pot. And I have the winning ticket here. The last three numbers are 995. Anybody have 995? Well, you have to. Somebody have. Yes, 995. Okay, Mike. Okay, Mike.
Nine of hearts, no winner.
Okay, we'll move on to the Happy Chug. I'm happy today.
I'm going to put $1 in, and I want to thank Bob Ishkoff for all the years that he has done peanuts. He has done a super job, and he's a wonderful, great man, and I thank him for that.
I have $4 here. One is for Dan. I'm most appreciative of him getting the flu vaccination and COVID vaccination for us. It's a great convenience. The others are for all the leaving officers and the coming in officers and all the other people who have done so much. There are a lot of people here who really do a lot of work, and those dollars are for them.
I have one here for a vacation that we just took, and it was very enjoyable. I have one for Cathy Sebok setting up the flu shot, and I have one for the Chicago Cubs.
I am $5 grateful for the Decatur Golden K Club and all that you do. And I'm looking forward to working with you this year. And I'm thankful for Pete Buckley and what he has done this past year.
Well, I have one for our outgoing and our incoming lieutenant governors, and I have one for our incoming officers.
I am thankful for this wonderful award. Thank you very much.
I have $1 for the Cub win yesterday, and $1 for one more win against San Diego.
Because for my birthday present, my kids are giving me a trip to Albuquerque to visit my sister, whom I haven't seen for years.
Got the street last week, one of the business owners came out and gave me $5 and said, "Thank you for cleaning up my light out in front of my store."
I'm having to put in an IOU because I don't have the money, but I'm putting in $5. I'm happy to turn the responsibilities over to Tom.
I got $5. I want to just say how much I enjoy being an officer. Dan Sebok asked me a number of years ago if I consider being an officer, and I said I'd quit first. And I actually talked me into it, and I really, really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun.
I have $1 in connection with the sculpture of Mr. Dansby, the new school in his honor. It was going to cost $85,000. All of a sudden, I found $105,000, and I had to sort of choke back. Another person, the community foundation found it's not $20,000. So we're going to have the sculpture of Preston Jackson, originally from Decatur, go ahead and make the sculpture, and hope within the year we'll be able to pull it out.
Super.
Got $1 here. I'm really happy my son put up with me for a week on a visit. We had a great time. And I have another $1 for, I know a lot of awards, and this last week or so, I think we lost Paul Rosenberg. He wasn't a Kiwanian, but I can remember 40-some years ago when a virus took him to where all he could do was talk. Ended up in a wheelchair, and the last time I ran into Paul, he couldn't drive anymore, but Verlin was driving, and he was still doing Meals on Wheels, and that's about 3 weeks ago. So the guy did a lot for the community and for disabled people. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to put $1 in the happy jar because I would be happy if the Golden K members would come to my house and clean up my yard for $5.
Okay, are there any more happies? Oh, yeah. Keep them coming. Thanks, Dan. I'm happy because last week I was privileged to be in a restaurant where a 5-year-old girl was choking on food, and the mother begged, described the restaurant, hey, can anyone help? Can anyone help? And the guy next to her, the table next to her, this great big, like 6'5", 250-pound guy, picked her up, gave her the Heimlich, thing, spotted right out, saved her life, and I got a standing ovation. It was happy to be there to see her.
Well, I am happy about the Cubs so far, and the longtime Cub fans why I said so far. And of course, all the officers, but especially one for Harold for remembering Tom's name.
Okay, is that everybody's comments? And congrats to all the people that got awards today. So have a good day.
Storyteller.
I think that maybe Tom knew something because it's good to lower expectations to begin with. So I found this story under the heading of bad jokes. So, but I decided that I should tell it anyway. And then I told my wife the story this morning, and she said, are you trying to get fired from this job? And I go, oh, but being a stubborn male, I'm going to share this with you anyway. There was this town that had a fairly famous and infamous judge. And he was well-known, well-liked, and also well-disliked because of many of the decisions that he made. And one morning, the police department got a call, and they were supposed to go to respond to his house. The housekeeper had found him strangled in his bathtub. And when the police got there, they immediately went up to the upstairs bathroom and they saw him and they scratched their head and they thought, this is bizarre. We need to call in our, retired head detective from the past who is just a super investigator. So they called him and he came and he says, okay, tell me what you found. And they said, well, we found the judge. He's in the bathtub. There was a cord around his neck. He was soaking in milk. And there were sliced bananas in the tub. And there was about 50 pounds of cornflakes in the tub. And the super detective says, oh, he said, call the mayor immediately. And called the mayor, and he said, I'm coming down to your office. And so the detective goes down to his office and he says, I've just done my preliminary, research on this. He said, and this is an event that we really, really, really need to keep out of the public eye because I am really concerned that we have a serial killer on the loose.
too, and she's the director of the school too. And we enjoy changing the world for the better by serving children and others. And we are